It's a perfect night for baseball here in Vancouver as we bring you to the west coast of Canada. Rob Fay, Ricky Romero, and Caroline Frolic ready to do it one more time from Nat Bailey tonight as we bring you the Vancouver Canadians alongside the Tri-City Dust Devils. It's the future of the San Diego Padres getting ready to take on the future of the Toronto Blue Jays. And boy, the future looks bright with a man that is taking his final warm-up tosses right now, as you're going to get a look tonight at the right-hander Adam Clough. Very blue chip prospect. And Ricky, the stage is always something that he's wanted to be on, and tonight he gets the must-win game on national TV. We'll see if he rises to this occasion as well.
Yeah, I don't think it gets any better than this for him to be able to pitch in almost a playoff atmosphere, a sold-out crowd in front of the whole country. I'm excited to see him.
There's a lot of people that have wanted to finally put eyes on Adam Clough. He was taken in the third round of last year's draft and unfortunately didn't really get assigned to a team. So 2019 is the first time that a lot of Blue Jay Nation is getting a look at the right-hander, and his numbers are staggering. But before we get to that, let's let you know that the first inning is brought to you by Cloverdale Paint, the official paint of the Vancouver Canadians, with over 65 locations across Western Canada. But most importantly, formulated and made right here in BC, Cloverdale Paint is proudly British Columbian. Well, there's more than just Adam Clough tonight. Let's take a look at the visiting batting order for the visiting Tri-City Dust Devils that are a game or two away from locking up the North Division pennant. And oh boy, we'll get to Ethan Elliott in a second, but it'll be Jordy Barley at the top of the order and Reynaldo Ilaraza. There is a boatload of speed. Logan Driscoll, Sean Gilby, Jack Stronach, they got a little pop at the bat. And if things go really well early, we'll see the likes of Johnny Holmza, Mason House, the DH, Jason Pineda, and Matthew Acosta rounding out the starting nine, all trying to get runs for that man right there, the left-hander Ethan Elliott. We're ready for baseball. Vancouver Canadians on a sun-soaked night. A couple of fans still putting the old mustard and ketchup on the hot dogs. This place will be packed just moments from now. Canadians in their all-white uniforms with accents of red and silver, taking on the Dust Devils, who have a very similar color schematic to the parent club in San Diego. Here's Jordy Barley, the second baseman. First pitch from Clough is fouled back at 92 miles an hour. We're underway.
And just to give fans a little bit of an insight about Clough, he's 92-94, will touch 96. Nasty hammer, good slider. Changeup is a work in progress, from what I hear, and I'm excited to see those two off-speed pitches, because I heard he knows how to mix them up. For as young as he is, they say he's just gotten better every start, and you always like to see that approach being taken by a young kid.
1-1 is to the third baseman. It's going to be a tough play, and will it be made? It won't. That's one of those ones where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't for Jesus Lopez. He was playing back behind the bag at third. Little nibbler. And Lopez tried as he may bobble the baseball as well. But more than anything, Jordy Barley with speed, and it kills. And that's why you got a runner on at first. And
I should let the fans know, without the other thing you're going to see out of Clough is not that he throws a four-seamer, but he's a sinker ball pitcher. And that's a hard sinker ball. Sinker ball, as you saw right there, went sinker in at the hands, and obviously he got what he wanted, just wasn't the result he wanted.
You saw the defensive map. Cameron Eden in center can cover a lot of speed. And we're getting our second look here at Spencer Horowitz, who had a pretty good year at Bluefield and got the promotion. First pitch misses to the two-hitter Reynaldo Ilaraza. Left-handed hitter Clough started the season with a 5-pitch repertoire. As you mentioned, Ricky, he had a bunch of different options. And I'll tell you what, that's something for a kid that just celebrated his 19th birthday back on the 25th, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, and you just see the body. He's got what we call a great pitcher's body. Tall, lanky, gets good movement on his heaters. Like I said, I'm really excited about him and him showcasing his stuff tonight on TV.
Well, the conditions here at Nat Bailey Stadium are absolutely optimal. A little hot for us on the West Coast, but for a kid from Magnolia, Texas, I think this is right in his comfort zone. In the upper 20s here today. A ball that has hit foul territory. First base side. Not a lot of foul territory here in Vancouver, so that goes into the seats. And now it is 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And with the sinker ball pitcher, you're going to see a lot of ground balls. That what the hitters are seeing is that ball coming down the middle, and then right at the end, it just has that late sinking action. And when it's 92, 94, it's it's pretty tough to hit.
Enstein working from the belt. Deep breath, now offers up a pitch that is fouled back.
I had a chance to sit down and talk to Dimitri's the Vancouver Canadians pitching coach before the game, and he, just trying to get a little bit of insight on what Clough has done this year. And I mean, everything was positive, and just the way that he likes to approach certain hitters, lefties, righties, and he's got certain pitches he likes to go to.
High fly ball at his center. Barley was going on the pitch, so now he's got to revert back towards first base. Is setting up under it is Cameron Eden, and that is the first out of the baseball game as Raza gets under one. And that will bring up Logan Driscoll. The key for Clough, in my estimation, Ricky, is pitch efficiency. How many are you utilizing to get through this game? And he's got up to 85 tonight. That's the longest leash that he's had on him the entire season. And that is just because the Blue Jays want to stretch him out. So in a perfect world, we might get King Clough for 5 or dare we say 6 innings tonight.
Yeah, let's hope we see that. And like I said, if he's a sinker ball pitcher and he's in the zone, it's going to be a good night for him. And sometimes with sinker ballers, if they're controlling it really well, it can be a successful night. You know what the key is though to this, Rob, or actually the best thing I've heard about him is he's gotten better, right from you guys first saw him till now. And his last start, I believe he went 7 innings, no runs. And when you see stuff like that and you see improvement, that's all you want.
Runner to second. Is he out? He tried to work his way around the tag, and that's not good enough. Brett Wright, the catcher out of Auburn's got a great arm, and it was an interesting slide because Barley went from utilizing his left hand to at the last second switching to the right, but not fooled on that is Morris, and the out is recorded. And now you got 2 outs here in the top of the first. Watch the hands here. He's going to go left and then tried to work his way around. I don't know, Rick. He might have snuck in there.
I think he got him. And credit goes there to Clough. I mean, he probably realized that he might be running, and he was a little quicker to the plate right there and gave his catcher a chance to throw him out.
There is a unfortunate comparison for Adam Clough because of what he's become. But everybody says, ooh, the next Noah Syndergaard, because of, the big body, the mid to high 90s fastball. They're both from Texas. I mean, there's a lot of symmetry between these two. But the one trouble that in my memory bank that when I look back at Noah Syndergaard's time at Vancouver, he had a tremendously hard time keeping runners on base. It was his Achilles heel. He couldn't hold runners. Clough is a lot more polished.
Yeah, and that's huge that you say that. I mean, if he's polished in that sense, that's just another step and part of the recipe for success, the higher levels he goes. So, you know what, at the end of the day, if he's just Adam Clough, he's going to be just fine.
Well, how about that? That's not a bad frame. We've seen a lot of that here in Vancouver this summer. Putting matters into his own hands. Logan Driscoll caught looking, nothing brewing for the road Tri-City Dust Devils. It is a must-win game for the Vancouver Canadians, and King Clough has just dropped the crowd at the feet of Tri-City and said, come get it. We're on our way to the bottom of the first. It'll be Tanner Morris, Jesus Lopez, and Spencer Horowitz, who will take on Ethan Elliott on the other side of the break. There it is. Paint that inner side. Tri-City Canadians right here on Sportsnet Pacific.